Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your January Tarot and Lenormand reading. Before we start with the tarot, I do want to lay out the Lenormand, which is a method mostly known in France and Germany. So let's start with the reading. It's a method where there are 36 cards and you lay them out all together. And we're going to have a look into your business, your love and relationship life. Also, we're going to have a look around the cards around you. So we're going to see what are the things that are very close to you, things that are going to happen. So let's start with your reading. All right, the dog, the scythe, the owls, the bear and the fox, the mountain, the man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, snake. The man is always the person you're dealing with, especially in readings that are like general readings here on YouTube. So this can be a woman for you too. Could be a partner, a friend, a colleague. So the anchor is the card that is work related, and this is your card. So no matter if you are a woman or a man, this is your energy. You're mirrored onto a decision, so some sort of decision that is connected to a big change. It might be connected also to relocating, to traveling, to foreign countries. Oh, interesting, but for some reason, this change comes with challenges. So I'm already starting with the reading. There are different methods, the way you can interpret the cards, which is the cards around the card and also the position, because every place is a house. So this is house number 1, etc. So there are many different ways to get the messages here. Okay. Oh, wow, that's interesting. There is love connected to another person. There is a relationship, a love relationship. There's something that is worrying you as well. So we're going to look deeper into that. Right. I want to pull now with the Magic Soul Tarot, the main energy of the month. What is the main energy of January for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh, wow, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, we're going to put that here. What is the challenge? What's the challenge? I can see a couple of things here already. We're going to get there in a sec. The challenge. That is so interesting, because that's exactly what I just said. The 6 of Swords, leaving something behind, going into a specific direction, making a change. What's the advice? What's the advice? Keep on moving. And what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Where is the month developing to? A new start. All right. So let's put these cards here. Let's have those here. Okay. So let's go into your reading. So you are in the house of destiny. So something in this month seems to be very destined, and it's connected to the public. The stars in the house of the garden, which means public. It could also connect to some sort of event, something connected to a group, a social circle, but something connected to that is very destined, and also it might lead to success. So that's the first thing that I can get here from your position and the house where you are in. Where's the public? Oh, here. Oh, wow. So there is going to be recognition from the public. It's in the house of the moon. The moon is influencing it. So I see like there is some sort of public recognition. It could mean fame. It could just simply be being seen in public, which is something that we see here as well. So again, very destined, big success energy when it comes to the public, a group, or a social circle, maybe to an event. So far, so good. What we can also see is that there is some sort of support. Maybe there is a friend at this event, or this event has to do with support and help, or may that be that you are helping, or that you're helping, or other people are helping, but there's something connected to either a friend or to help and support. But at the same time, there's something that is worrying you, and that worry is also influencing your relationship here. And this worry might connect with the snake to another woman, which is interesting because that is the other woman is here next to the man. So maybe there is some sort of competition, a woman, this woman could be a mother, a sister, a friend, a rival. It could be the other woman. So there's something connected to that energy, connected to the event, where it is about help and support, where there is something worrying you and which has an effect onto the relationship. If this is not another woman, as the snake can always stand for complications and delays, then the thing that might worry you connected to the event or the social gathering, circle, the public, might not be another woman. It might be some sort of complication, delay, something that just takes a little bit longer, but it is affecting the other person you're dealing with in some shape or form. So let's go into that here. I'm going to go into the whole relationship aspect in a second, but there is something connected to the other person, connected to work. There are some sort of challenges which are influencing your work life or the work life of the other person. Some sort of, like, maybe there is a mountain of work, maybe there is just a lot of work, and that might lead to you feeling overburdened, because the cross is like a burden. At the same time, the cross and the anchor could mean that there is something that is very destined. Again, we have this destined energy, and while this is affecting the other person here, or might have to do with the other person, it definitely affects you as well, because this is obviously your reading here. And we can see that there's a very, like, an emphasis on long-term plans and goals. So in general, the 10 of Pentacles tells me that this is a month where long-term success, long-term stability is something that is now being looked at, or maybe you have achieved that. You might feel very stable and secure in general. There might be some sort of inheritance as well, or something that is connected to family that plays a big part in this month. So in general, the 10 of Pentacles is always a nice energy, where finances might, that's interesting. I'm going to tell you that in a second, but finances might improve. And it does feel like there's the key. I'm going to tell you now straight away, because obviously this is something we're always interested in. Finances are going to improve. You have the key for the finances. So there's some sort of solution that is connected to your finances. Now, finances don't always need to come in through business, though that's obviously the main thing. But there might be something connected how you deal with finances, which is like you found the key to abundance, the key to success. Now we can see this here as well, because the fish, which are the sign for abundance, which are the sign for money, we see there is absolutely the success energy next to it, and it's also connected to the public. So and the sun card is not just next to it, which tells me there is success connected to finances. That's the key to success in the house of finances, and the finances are in the house of the sun. What does it mean? Well, it means a lot of abundance and financial success, and maybe you found now a solution. Maybe you found a solution or the key to success, which is in some shape or form connected to taking the necessary steps, moving forward, moving in a specific direction. This could refer to a help. Maybe a friend is helping you. Maybe you're taking action something connected to work or to finances, and you're gonna get the help that you need, or it is connected to you maybe taking action and helping others, because the help falls onto the public here, to a social circle. So you might do this as well. Very interesting reading. So what I can see is that the energy, and I want to go there first because we're just talking about business, about success and all of that. What I can see here is that you have some sort of strategy, a strategy in order to let your business grow, get more stable and secure. But also it feels like I said, either there is just a lot of work or there is some sort of challenge connected to work. What's very interesting is that we have an ending here, we have a change here, we have a new beginning here, we have something that is destined. So all of these energies fall onto your work life, and also seeing the energy of the clover here, there might be some sort of sudden opportunity opening up for you in terms of work or business. It might also mean that work is going to become easier now. It gets easier now. Now we have the other thing here, right? Because what did I say at the beginning of this reading? Because you are mirrored onto the decision, a decision that brings a big change. This change, or this decision, is connected to some sort of new energy, to some sort of new beginning, and it has the ship here as well. You're moving into recognition, into public recognition, being seen, being valued for who you are. Okay, I just heard it's one step, one decision away into a new beginning. But for this new beginning, something else needs to end. And there is this big change connected to your work life, to your stability. We do have the stork here, but it's in the house of the challenge. So we do see that some sort of change comes with a challenge, maybe because something needs to end in order for something new to start. So that's something that I can see here as well. And again, appreciation. There is something connected to the business, which is connected to appreciation, being seen, being valued. So that's really beautiful here as well. Let's move a bit more into this relationship situation. Hold on a second. I wanna say that the challenge here is the Six of Swords, and I want to say that this reminds me of what we see here. There is a decision, the direction you're moving into now. So this is going to feel like a blessing, but at the same time, it's going to come with like some nervousness and stress, the direction that you're moving into now. And that seems to be your biggest challenge, to make that change, to move away from something and into something new. For some of you, that might relate to a change in location. Let me just have a quick little look-see. Yeah, for some of you, this might relate to a change in location, a move. The advice is move, take action, take the necessary steps, because what can we see here? The necessary steps are going to lead to the success in finances, in abundance. And we can see here, and that's interesting because it does connect to your stability, it does connect to your finances and your work life. We do see with the Princess of Pentacles that you are deciding to work for something, or you're deciding to put in now stable foundations. Even with that person, right? If that is connected to a long-term relationship and to family, you might now put in new foundations. You might live with this person, so there is the home. You might have a family. Like I said, that's again the thing. There might be a family connected to that person, or this person might just like literally live with you. There might be some sort of cut in between connected to finances. Maybe you need to spend some finances on a house, on the family, or on security in some shape or form. So here I can say with a scythe, it might be the finances you spend on a course, or the finances you spend on some sort of education that will give you stability. So there might be something connected to that, where in between you're gonna just like need to let go of some sort of finances here. But I do feel with all of that success energy that it's gonna stabilize itself again. And therefore we do see a little bit of a conflict here when it comes to the finances, but you have the best card of the whole deck next to it. Now, what's connecting you? Yeah, we do have, there might be a karmic situation with another person, a mother, a sister, a friend, another woman, a rival, and you also think about that person here, and it almost feels like something needs to end. Something needs to end in order for more stability to come into that situation again. And we also see like there are some sort of burden, some sort of conflict that you're experiencing here, that is connected to complications and delays connected to the other person, or maybe another woman who has some sort of influence here, that is kind of like part of a conflict. And looking further into it, the conflict could be about withdrawing, being isolated, being alone. So being isolated, being alone, spending time alone, the need to withdraw could cause some conflict, or the need for boundaries. There could be something where it's about boundaries that need to be set, that leads to some sort of conflict here. Let me have a look. There is love for this other person. I feel like there is deep love and appreciation for the other person. So far, so good. There is going to be some sort of communication in your love life connected to the relationship. We do see, okay, now let's focus a little bit here. I said earlier already that there is some sort of worry sipping through also to your relationship life, but I also see that there is some sort of new beginning, some sort of destined change. It might refer to a child, but I also see like there's a destined change. This will lead to a successful, happy new beginning, which again is gonna the conflict that is in that connection, that is in that relationship, the conflict will dissolve, will disappear. There's some sort of new opportunity. There is a lot of success connected to that relationship. So even though you might work through a little bit of a struggle here, what actually is coming through for this relationship is a lot of success and happiness through a very destined change. Again, there is so much appreciation. There's communication about values, about appreciation connected to your love life. There's something very destined. This love, this relationship is destined to succeed, and there will be opportunities now connected to work or stability that will positively influence love and relationships. Some sort of important message coming in, again, important message, important conversations, communications connected to opening up new opportunities, opening up luck and success here. So that's all really nice. This relationship seems to be a very strong one, a very influential one. It might be very dominating in a way. And then we do see the fox here. Fox could talk about a strategy, so there might be some sort of strategy. On the other hand, we have a little bit of distrust here. So maybe this is because another person might playing a part here in some shape or form where you might need a strategy, but it also could mean that there is a little bit of insecurity with the fox who's very careful. You might be very careful in love, even though this is a strong connection. So, right. I do feel like we went now into everything that was important. We went into finances and business. I'm just going to have a quick look-see, love and relationship. And we can see that what's happening at the end of the month is a new beginning, like new stability, a new project, new finances, new work, new home, something that if you now like further invest in that and work for that, it will be a long-term thing. It will be part of your life. It will stabilize your life or a certain area in your life. All right, Capricorn, I enjoyed this reading very much to show you a little bit of what German card readers do most of the time and to bring this method out into the world. So if so, please leave a comment, a like, or subscribe to the channel to get more readings. And I'm looking forward to do the next one.